everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to a Tuesday tip. Hey, have you seen the sweet cups in the Occasions catalog? Guys, these are absolutely adorable, but I gotta tell you, I was a little intimidated when I first saw them. How am I going to cover a curved container with designer series paper? You know what? I had to go and tear a cup apart and make a template. Do you really think I'm gonna make you go through all that? Heavens no. I have got a template that you're gonna be able to download so that you can make these really, really quick, because who doesn't love that? And yes, they are simple. So let's get started with our sweet cups today. So you can see these are nice and easy to make. Guys, they are food safe quality. So I really love creating with the sweet cups. But like I said, let's make it nice and easy. So for today's tip, let's talk about how to create that sleeve. All right, so you've downloaded your template. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to cut out along the black lines the template itself. Now, I will tell you, I actually went and printed mine on cardstock. I wanted something really nice and sturdy because I am going to be tracing this onto designer series paper, so I wanted something a little thicker. Now, you could do this one of two ways. You could cut this out and trace it onto some cardstock, or you can print it on cardstock, but you can see I've just made myself a simple template. All the instructions for creating a sweet cup are right here on the template. So we're gonna start with a piece of 2 3/4 inch by 10.5 inches of designer series paper. I'm using the All My Love designer series paper. I thought this would be really pretty for Easter. I'm going to trace out my template on the opposite side. So I'm going to use this side for my sweet treat cup, so I'm going to trace on this side. I'm simply going to lay my template right here on my designer series paper, and I'm simply going to trace. One of the reasons I like doing this on a heavy cardstock, it's thicker and a little easier to trace. There's my template. I'm all ready to go. We're now going to cut out our template. I'm going to bring in one of the sweet treat cups, and before I start adhering things together, I am going to do a quick check. I want to make sure everything is cut. I can see, oh, it looks like I could have trimmed a little bit more here at the bottom. Keep in mind, your designer series paper will kind of tuck underneath the lip. And in fact, as I look at that, as I pushed it under the lip, I'm actually perfect. Hey, I like being perfect. There we go. So I'm happy with my sweet treat cup. To adhere this down, you have a couple options. Tear and tape is awesome. The multi-purpose glue is awesome. Either one, it's gonna make you happy. It's gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and just use our multi-purpose glue. And before I start to glue, I just wanna show you, here is the back seam. I'm going to start my designer series paper on that seam. I'll come all the way around, and you can see my designer series paper will cover right there. So we're going to start with getting the adhesive all over the center. Then I want to kind of focus here on the ends, but I'll tell you, this last end, that's where I really want to make sure I have glue right up to the edges. And of course, down at the bottom. Remember, I said this top part, this is underneath the lip. So we kind of have some protection right there, but we'll get our multi-purpose glue there. The other reason I like to use multi-purpose glue on this project is because I have a little wiggle room. I have some time to work, where with tear and tape, once it's down, it's down. But I can squish and wiggle and move when it comes to my multi-purpose glue. As I slide it in place, I'm kind of working here with the sweet treat cup on the table, the opening. And you can see I can kind of press that down from the bottom. See what I mean about wanting that wiggle room? We don't want to buckle. And when we have that down and we are good, I'm nice and flat, we're going to start to give all this a really nice press. I love jelly beans, so let's add some jelly beans here to our cup. The black ones are my favorite. I'm going to eat that now. All right, we put our lid back on, very pretty. But what to do about the top? Let me show you how we're going to decorate that. You can see on this one, I used one of the scallop circles from the Layering Circles. But you know what else works? The stitch shape framelits. This is the largest framelit. I have a piece of matching designer series paper, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. It's a perfect fit. We're going to run that through the Big Shot. I love the stitched look. Let's add our multi-purpose glue. You could also bring in your snail or anything here because gravity is not going to be working against you because this is flat. Gravity definitely working against us when we're going around a circle. And of course, it's kind of an odd shape as well. So we glue on our stitch shape. Again, this is why I like the multi-purpose glue. I can slide it around until I get it perfectly centered. That's looking pretty. Let's add just a very simple tag today. I really like this Easter greetings stamp from the Fable Friends stamp set. And so what I did, I stamped it on some Whisper White cardstock. I had my stitch shape framelits out already. So the smallest circle, I was able to get a simple little tag. And have you seen the All My Love ribbon combo pack? Guys, this is gorgeous. We've got a flirty flamingo, kind of a nice little organdy ribbon. But I loved this. This one here is a thicker ribbon, and this is in lovely lipstick. And I just thought that complemented my paper nicely. So I'm going to tie this into a knot. I'm going to bring in my mini glue dots, and at the top of my Easter greeting, I think I'm actually going to put 2 glue dots on that because I want to make sure it's going to stick really well. So I've got 2 right there. I'm going to find the front. There's the seam. So I am going to go on the opposite side of the seam. Add that. Now let's add our ribbon and we'll press that onto a mini glue dot. And we'll add our bow right there. Guys, a very simple little gift, don't you think? I love the sweet cups. Let me show you a couple others I did. This was done with a jar of sweets. And you can see I just did a nice little treat cup. And this one I used the scallop circles. But I thought that one was really nice with that double-sided ribbon. And then here I made just a nice little happy birthday one. I do love that I can stack these. I could stack 2 or 3 high, tie it up with ribbon. Those look really nice together. And there we go. Some fabulous sweet cups. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed those. And did you see how easy they were with that template? Oh my goodness. And once you've created the template, you're good to go over and over and over again. We love that, right? Guys, don't let these pass you by. They're in the Occasions catalog right now. And I honestly don't know if they're going to be available after May. So you're going to want to get your hands on these right now. Now listen, if you want information about that template, head over to simplysimplestamping.com. Look for the March 12th, 2019 blog post. I'll have the download of the template there. In the template are the complete instructions. Yes, I want to make it easy for you. So everything you saw me do here, you're going to be able to see right there on that template. And remember, you're going to be able to make these over and over again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you get that over at simplysimplestamping.com. All right, guys, I hope that you found today's tip helpful. If you did, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up there on YouTube. I always appreciate that. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to click that big red subscribe button so that you can find out the next time I'm on with a new video. Need it a little faster? Ring the bell. Boy, YouTube will let you know right away when I'm on with a new video if you ring the bell. So be sure to check that out there on YouTube. Guys, that's all for me. Thank you again so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.